going on, y'all? I wanted to check out this video about apparently QTCinderella getting called out. Whatever. Not really a fan. Let's see. I seen a few of her fans in my comment section going in though. They was mad that I gave an opinion about her.
Her situation started after an old story involving QTCinderella resurfaced online. During a conversation on stream with another creator, QT was recalling a party from several years ago where she said she eventually asked a girl to leave her house after discovering that the person was on what she described as a no-friend list. According to QT's retelling, the situation escalated during the party, and the girl ended up leaving the house upset and crying. The story was being told casually while she was chatting with Caroline Kwan, and the clip quickly began circulating on social media.
This is a regular girl? Was this in her house or something? Like, she just kicked this girl. Did the girl crash the party? And she was like, nah, you got found on a no friend list. What the heck is a no friends list? It's like, you don't have a friend? We don't know your friends? What the heck is a no friend list? And I used to work at clubs as a bouncer. Yeah, nah. That Jane started pulling up something about Facebook.
After someone posted it online. Once the clip started spreading, viewers began trying to figure out who QT was talking about. It didn't take long before people online connected the story to Novaruu, who many believed was the girl QT had been referring to in the story.
And then I get word from Tricky, maybe it wasn't even Tricky, I don't remember who it was. I get word from somebody that Nova's at the party. And I'm like, she's on the no-fly list.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, she's upstairs in a disguise.
No.
And I was like, what? Like,
wait, that's kind of funny though.
It's so funny. It's actually like, at the time I was like, what a crazy person, but now I'm like, you're iconic.
Like,
that's iconic.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny. So she's in like this.
Yeah, this is some weird mean girl type ish. If it's not a threat, I wouldn't have cared. Right? I've been at plethora world parties with friends and people just there. If it ain't a threat, it ain't an issue. So, and also, she not security. What if that girl got offended and start trying to get her Mike Tyson on? Like, it's crazy. Hey, what's up, Stu? How you doing? What up, Grish? How are you? So it means she probably talked crap on her Messier Hassan. So yeah, you on a no friend list. You talk crap about Hassan. Pot calling the kettle black. Cutie, how that girl's weird. Yeah. Huh? I'm sorry, I don't understand what somebody just said in the chat. I was so thrown off. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I tried to understand what you were speaking on. Who are you talking about?
This oversized hoodie, a wig, glasses, and a hat, right? What? It's just so, like, it's kind of funny. And so I just walk up to her.
Also, how are you, Manic? How you doing?
And I loop my arm around hers, and I go, no. And I walk her to the door. Right?
Oh my God.
I know.
She's like, it's not me.
She's like, it is not me. And I was like.
So you put your hands on her? Looping her arm. That's crazy. And she's telling us, like, she's supposed to get, like, kudos and points for this.
Be gone, you know? Again, I don't know her. All I know is there was a girl staying at the house that, you know there was drama. And at the end of the day, you know me, I'm always going to take my friend's side for better or worse. So I was like, I'm on her side. See a nerd, you know? So then, but the problem is, and in hindsight, I understand why she did this. She's sad. She just got kicked out of a party that everyone else is at, right? Mm-hmm. So then she's sad. So then she sits on the curb and she's crying while all of my guests are coming.
Ooh.
And so then people are going up to her and they're like, are you okay? And then she's like, QTCinderella kicked me out. So then people are coming in and they're like, Cutie, why did you kick her out? And I'm like, there's so much context here. I don't care. Like, holy shit, you know?
After the clip gained traction online, Novaruu decided to address the situation.
These fake nice people, you got a girl crying in front of your party. You like, I don't care. But I'm super nice, me and my Hollywood streamers. You can't sit at our table. The hell is wrong with you? Sounds so weird. Yeah, let's hear the context. Let's see if it's as bad as what I'm thinking. Because that just sounded crazy. I've kicked people out of places. I was a bouncer. I've kicked people out of my house. Like, Martin, get to stepping. I ain't never act like, well, I don't know what's going on. It was always a extreme reason. right? I wasn't just, well, my friend didn't like the person, so I strong-armed them out the house and got them crying in front of my damn door. I don't care. I never did that. I just think that's extreme, but let's see. Let's hear the context.
Directly on social media and give her version of what actually happened that night. She explained that the party took place when she was around 19 years old and had recently started streaming. According to her, the event was not something she believed she had crashed, but rather an open invite type gathering where many of her friends were already present. She also said she had been drinking that night and was young and inexperienced navigating situations in the streaming scene. Novaruu pushed back on the idea that she had shown up somewhere she wasn't wanted. She claimed she was never told not to attend the party and that the situation escalated over a misunderstanding involving a guy she had slept with who had told her he was single but was apparently still involved with someone connected to the group.
Wow. So hold on, let me read out the comment. Yeah, this is about me, yada yada yada. I was drunk and young. My guy friend told me to wear his clothes because it would be funny. There was no wig or hat, so she was just wearing baggy clothes. That's a disguise. She came to talk to me eventually and recorded me crying on her phone to prove I was lying. Wow. Mind you, all of this was over me getting down with a guy who told me he was single and was still talking to her friend. Wow. Wow. I'm still blacklisted to this day, and QT never apologized. That is messed up.
Involving a guy she had slept with who had told her he was single, but was apparently still involved with someone connected to the group. She also described the moment where things escalated emotionally. According to Novaruu, one of QT's friends pulled her aside into the basement to calm down and help her wipe off her makeup while she was crying. Later, she says QT came down to speak with her directly. However, Novaruu alleges that instead of simply talking things out, QT pulled out her phone and began recording her crying during the conversation. After that interaction, Novaruu says she left and went home. She also claimed that the incident had long-term consequences for her reputation within the streaming community. According to her, stories about the situation were exaggerated or misrepresented over time, and she believes it contributed to her being socially blacklisted within certain circles of creators. As the clip continued circulating, Novaruu began responding to critics online who accused her of crashing the party or exaggerating what happened. In several posts, she pushed back strongly against those claims, saying the version of events being spread online didn't match her memory of what happened. She also directly addressed QT, saying that even years later, she had never received an apology. Novaruu argued that the story being told publicly about the situation had created a lasting impression of her as unstable or dramatic, something she says continued to follow her in private conversations among creators. While some viewers online defended QT's original story, others began calling for clarification or an apology, arguing that publicly recounting a moment...
I don't know why you would defend that. I don't know. If it was a big deal, your friend should have talked to her, first of all. And also, if what she's saying is true, why you not mad at the guy? Y'all were trying to be mean girls. Y'all invited her friends to a party knowing that she would pop up with her friends because it was probably open invite. You just go, that's the girl that talked to my boyfriend. Get him out, get her out of here. That's weird, bro. Her friends are weird for not leaving with her as well. But of course, QTCinderella probably had power. Right, you want to get down with these Hollywood parties over there, right? You want to be invited so you could get these awards. Not me. I don't want no part of that. Because stuff like this happened, I would have walked out. If I go to a party and I see something like this, I'm out. There's too much Degrassi stuff going on here. It's real. It's giving Degrassi. You know what I mean? And that's like one of my favorite shows. I don't want to be on it. Whatever it takes. Oh yeah. You know we gonna make it through. There's a whole lot of nastiness going down on YouTube. Now I got my eye on you. Day after day. It's real. Degrassi.
If someone was crying at a party without context, could easily damage someone's reputation. Oh yeah, this might be unrelated, but I RMB this girl. She made a Google Doc on Pink Shoe as well, and exposed her true nature, and how Pink consistently changed her narrative. QTCinderella is the Ellen DeGeneres of streaming. She's all nice and stuff, until the stream goes offline. QT is that self-important mean girl type that will just randomly throw people under the bus, and cry crocodile tears when people call her out for it. QT has always been a bully. This isn't new. She shades people privately. Blacklisting. Social butterflies to the next new content creators, and then grandmothers herself into a confident role. She is literally a mean girl like the movie. She's a total bully, but she is smart. Streamer Kreator unexpectedly reunites with old high school friend on Marathon.
You still there?
Nathan?
Don't ever call me Nathan in your life.
It's James.
Do you mean James from high school?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yes, I'm not joking.
Bro, come out here. I'm not.
Where are you?
Are you? I'm upstairs. Bro, I have goosebumps.
Me too.
Whatever. Y'all saying in chat, there's a conspiracy that the dudes was Hassan. Oh. The plot thickens. You said QT is a bad person. Yeah. From what I've seen, she hasn't shown traits of being a good person. Now let's finish this. I think it switched subjects, but let's just see what happens.
Bro, I'm about to start crying. I'm up here.
You can tell they were actual homies who got separated by life. Watching the longer video at the moment. Sounds like old dude got pretty serious into a relationship after school and turned weird. Kept watching the video. Apparently their mums were really close as well. Worked together. Apparently they talked for an hour long on stream. It happens. Happens to a lot of young people out of school. They become so invested and borderline obsessed that they just kind of leave their friends behind. Some just need
I don't know about borderline obsessed.
time to cook and mature. Adapt was confused.
I have seen that within lifetime as an adult male, that there are people that you just lose contact with, right? And then I've tried to be that person and keep contact with people to make sure that we stay connected. And I guess life is just moving a certain way to where that's not going to happen. I'm also not one of those people that if we ain't talking like 30 years, we best of friends when we see each other. Nigga, it's, hey, how you doing? I'm going to keep it pushing. I don't intend on talking, hanging out, not for what? You would have to build that level of trust and stuff like that. That friendship would have to start from scratch. At associates and work his way up. If we not communicating, we not friends. I don't not contact the people that I care about just personally. Even if it's a quick text message, yo, how you think it's 2026. A text takes like 2 seconds, 3. Oh man, I got so much going on. What? Nah, nigga. Nah. You made a choice, right? Like, I wasn't, a priority, which is understandable, but then don't act like you could just put that down and literally put me down and then pick me up years later whenever. That sounds crazy. Not a toy. Like if there's like those friends that get into relationships and lose themselves and cut everyone off so they can just focus on that relationship. When you break up, don't call me. That's weird. Don't call me. I don't want to be around you. You haven't shown loyalty. So yeah, that's just the way I am, bro. Like, and I'm not even mad about it. It's just like not a thought. I don't be saying, man, whatever happened to this person I used to be friends with? And I hope I'm not a thought to them. Don't hit me up. Which happens all the time. Y'all have seen people hop up in a live chat. Hey, we went to high school. What's up, man? I was looking for you. For what? You're lying. You looking for me just now? Because you was feeling nostalgic? Get up out of here with that, bro. I don't got time for that.
When his cameraman randomly pulled out $10,000 from his pocket to pay since he forgot his wallet.
Yeah. Okay. 10 bands? All right, let's do it. Should we?
Oh no, you say you stop socializing with people just because I don't feel a need to socialize. That's your right. I have a very low social battery, but I can message someone I haven't talked to in years as if nothing changed. Big facts. I don't know about the last part as I'm not agreeing that I can do that. But I dig what you're saying with the you can message someone. The last part I haven't talked to in years as if nothing changed. I don't know. I thought you were saying something different. Okay, I misinterpreted that last part. I thought you were saying that you're able to send a text message. Texting someone years later as if nothing changed is insane to me. I'm never going to do that. I'm gonna look at someone crazy. The other day, someone hit me up, like out the blue, randomly. Yo, man, I thought you disappeared. Tried to Google you. Google said some other bull crap. I'm like, huh? What are you? That's crazy. Google said got deleted from the video game. That's weird. Also, why are you Googling me? Crazy. But I was like, you know what? Let me not be my normal self. Let me actually be cool about it. Hey, how you doing? How you been? Dude calls me. We on the phone for, I swear, if I'm lying, I'm dying, 60 seconds. Yo, gotta go. Busy. Haven't talked to this nigga since. Why? Why hit me up? Why even contact me to talk to me for 60 seconds and disappear again? You're a weirdo. Block the number right after that. Never. Not right after it, but I blocked the number eventually. I was like, I think like a week passed where I was just like, that was strange, nigga. What are you trying to set me up or something? Like, what that? Why do you hit me up? That's weird. But then I blocked the number. Don't do that. It's cool, nigga. Like, if I see you out in public, oh, hey, how you doing? And then I'm gonna keep on walking. Say good morning. Hey, how you doing? How are you, Jet Cat? But yeah, I agree with the beginning of what you said, Blade. But the second part, I can't do. Bro types up Beast Boy, and it's just the green guy from Teen Titans. Facts, though. Word up. But I mean, I didn't believe him because if you search my name, BX Beast Boy, like, you'll probably find my music pages or something like that. Because my YouTube channel for my music is still under BX Beast Boy, so he would have found my new music, my instrumental mixtape that I did recently. So I think he was just trying to be weird. I'm gonna be honest. That was also the guy that we had a songwriting and production deal when we was teenagers. And I think I've had a video, a story time where I spoke about that. Or just that one person in particular, to where I left the, I guess, deal and didn't want to be a part of the industry. And they took that as me abandoning them. So they made it their mission to try to fuck up a bunch of things in my life subconsciously, according to them. So that was another reason why I'm like, why you hit me up? That's weird. But I was like, you know what? Let me see. Let me see what's going down. And I already knew what it was. So yeah, I don't think there's no need to be contacting people 20, 30 years later, acting as if there's no change or reason for y'all not to have contact. Whether it was you focusing on something else and being disconnected from that person, that's enough for me to not have to talk to you. It's okay. Nigga, like, what? That sounds crazy. That sounds wild. I remember one time, and then we're gonna get back to the video. One time, I was talking to my brother, right? Someone was like staying with me, and they realized that me and my brother be talking a lot over the phone, and I was like in another country, right? So they was kind of like confused and maybe even weirded out, like they don't get annoyed. I was like, huh? What do you mean annoyed? Like they don't get sick of talking to you every day? I'm like, well, first of all, we call each other. But nah, that's me and my brother be calling each other to talk about anime, TV shows, news, how we don't like the government, a whole plethora of things. Whether we in the same state or not, it's just, I call my mom to check on her. Like, I used to call my grandma before she passed frequently and go over there and check on her, right? And she would call me, and it's vice versa. So I believe that if you care about somebody, you're going to make effort. Like the little 5 seconds of effort it takes to text somebody, you can't do that for years, then that person wasn't important to you. Whatever friendship of me texting you or calling you and acting like nothing happened, that means that you pretty much using them, really. You don't know them. People change every day. You gonna hit niggas up 20 years later thinking nothing changed. You don't know them. You have nostalgia. You're using them for that nostalgia within your brain. You got no idea who they are right now. You don't contact me for 20 or 30 years, stay your ass over there. Right? If I see you, it's not like we beefing or hate. It's how you doing? And I'm going to keep it moving. If we have a conversation, nigga, there's no need for us to exchange numbers. We ain't going to be talking all the time. Like, and with me personally, like, I just remember so many things of like throughout my life with friendships to where these niggas wasn't really good friends. I'm a good ass friend. The people I used to associate with or be around, like if I was to just tell you guys, like even the lack of belief. Do you know that I went into a room full of my friends years ago, just hot minute ago, before I had any subs, anything. I think I had a YouTube channel. I was posting music on there. Had like 10 subscribers. People was rocking with my music though. And I said, yo, I think I could be a YouTuber. Like I think I'm funny enough. I think I'm charismatic. I could probably put together a video, like do some of these video essays. I even played this shit like, yo, man, look at this. It's like a whole community where people give commentary and their opinions on people. I think I could do this. Do you know that my friend group laughed me out the room? Fuck you think you PewDiePie? Ha! Get out of here. Get out of here, PewDiePie. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I'ma just go do that shit. I thought we all could work together and do it. I think I'm gonna go do it. And then after I started getting a little bit of success, right, I was on a podcast. And I remember I ended up leaving that podcast because it was with some friends. There was like a few that were trying to get into media, right? I think one was an A&R and for a record label. Another one was like a radio host or whatever. And he's trying to transition to podcasting. We started a podcast and I remember that shit going so horrible because niggas didn't take a damn thing I said seriously. And I was like, yo, we should do this and we should do this. Didn't fucking listen to me at all. So I ended up leaving the podcast and focusing on my YouTube channel, which gained thousands times what they were able to get on their channel. Sometimes I go back to look and laugh. I'm petty. That's a fact. Big petty. I actually went to this dude, one of the guys on the podcast last year and tried to have a conversation. I was like, yo, man, I want to buy your podcast. Give me the name, the YouTube channel, everything. Just let me buy it. He was like, all right, man, if you're serious, you know, how much would you be willing to spend? I told him $5 and a box of half-eaten crackers. He was like, what? How you disrespecting me? I was like, this is worth more than anything that you're going to be able to attain on here. It's been 10 years. You got 20 subscribers. 15 views a podcast. You trash. Let me just buy it just off of sentimental reasons. I got $5 and a half-eaten box of crackers. Take it or leave it. This is worth more than what you're going to get off of that damn podcast. Laugh at me for starting YouTube. Kiss my ass, nigga. Your bum ass podcast. Them niggas was I came up with the name of that shit and they claim to not remember me coming up with the name of that. Y'all know that? That's crazy. I had to leave. I was like, okay, so now y'all, when you do take my ideas, y'all gonna claim me. I can't, oh yeah. Y'all niggas is bums. You still acting like it's the radio in the 80s and you just don't know what the hell's going on. So I was being, you know, generous with that offer of $5 and a half-eaten box of crackers because they could kiss my ass. I know that nigga wife is mad. One of them, his wife gave him a certain amount of years. Like, if this don't take off and you don't start making money with this, you gotta go quit and get a regular job or something, nigga. You need to start flipping burgers. Every time his wife see my videos, I know she mad. How you gonna let go of the golden goose? He was the chosen one, nigga. Nah. Compared to these motherfuckers, I'm the golden child. They just suck. I actually had a creative brain, bro. Like, now that I sit here and think about it, a lot of people that was around me wanted to use my brain to boost whatever they were doing, and then would treat my personal projects like it was bullshit. I don't really care about you as an artist, but you can make beats and write songs for this other artist that I'm trying to promote. I don't really care about you as, like, with this podcast host and shit, but you could just be in the background and help with this podcast and just sit there and be a fucking D mic, not even a B mic or a C mic. Think about that. Me, nigga. My strong opinionated ass. Me, Mr. Going Rants. And this is before all my YouTube stuff. Me debating all that. They told me to just sit there with the mic like this. Ha. That's funny. You guys are a riot. That was supposed to be my job. Kiss my ass. But yeah, they should have took that box of crackers, bro. Cause like, it's going down even more than failures. Super failures. My bad. I'm petty though. They ain't friends. Agreed. I'm telling you, I had some frauds around me, boy, that just wanted to use me to get whatever dreams. Shit, I've tried to help people start YouTube channels, and these motherfuckers thought I was going to literally edit all their videos, post their content, come up with the titles, do thumbnails, follow them, like physically follow them with a camera, recording their life because they was the star. This is these niggas' exact words. And they can't do it on their own. So how was I supposed to even believe that? Sounds crazy, right? But thank God I got smart. You know what I mean? It was like, nigga, I'm gonna do this shit with or without anybody. And then was able to build my platform, get an amazing, amazing crew of people to support me, the Fang Gang. I would have never been able to do that without you guys. So I'm forever thankful. Like, y'all believed in me more than motherfuckers I grew up and fucking shed blood and tears with in the hood. Like, if anything, these niggas should have believed me. If any, nigga, the amount of lives I've saved, these niggas should have believed me. They should have been riding with me like I was 50 Cent and they was G-Unit, because we all would have been somewhere. I would have been even further because I would have had a team too as well. But, it's not meant to be. It was meant for me to learn everything on my own. That way I could not need any of these fucking companies or any big brother to come and try to take over what I got going on. I don't have to sign to no labels, right? I don't have to sign to no companies for my YouTube. I could do it all myself.
You can order. Put mine on the account.
I have
later.
I don't have my card.
Hey, what's up, Blue? How you doing?
Well, we're gonna be cool. You need 10? We're just gonna let you right now.
Okay, I got you.
Just because you brought me Air One that one time.
Cash on us.
Here you go, bro.
You have us. Yeah,
This is the half.
My half.
Yes, sir. Yep. I'll get him later. Don't even worry about it.
Air One that one time?
Yeah, just
You
know, maybe next.
I got stories for days, nigga. I remember some dude tried to steal my comic book. That was supposed to be a friend. Friend tried to steal my comic book, bro.
Time, like, you got me, right?
On food?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Thanks.
Not as in like I bought a comic book and they tried to steal it, as in I created a comic book. And this motherfucker tried to steal it from underneath my nose.
One I didn't tell you.
Lacey got pea-head at a fan for calling him a fataz just moments after taking a picture with him.
You guys have a good one.
Have a great day, guys. What? I said,
She likes emo boys. Who said that?
what do you say? What do you say?
Yeah, bro. People are getting way too comfortable in public, bro.
Wait, what are you saying?
People just walk up to me and call me a fat ass in public.
But
They're
you're
getting
not a
way
fat
too
ass.
comfortable, bro.
Wait, that's really mean. I didn't hear him say that. I heard him say,
You walk her with a Disney princess. That's how that girl acts. Like she act like she need to be on Broadway. That's not a bad thing either. But she's just bubbly as hell. And he, oh man, oh, man. Nigga, get your ass in the car. Who cares, bro? You're a live streamer. People gonna do that. And it's just part of the game. It ain't like they ran up on you. I've had multiple people try to run up on me in real life to fight.
It's something. What the heck? Why would he say that?
Part of the game.
Okay, and that's why he looks like he smokes cigarettes for a living. How dare you say something like that? Don't say that to my friend.
They're just being honest. Yes, bro, but it doesn't, like, you don't.
She's a cartoon character. I could not hate her if I ever met her in real life. Like, what? I just like, aw. That's adorable. Saying, who's being mean to my friend? Get in the car. Get in the car. There's a couple of it. I would not be mad about none of this bull crap.
Walk up to someone in person and that you don't know and just call them a fat ass, bro.
And then
That's
your feelings is too delicate. Who cares? They ain't try to physically harm you. I mean, people didn't try to physically harm me. You said, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great.
literally peak parasocial.
And then even after they say,
he waited till he notice
can we get a picture?
Ask for a picture, waits till he walks away and screams later, fat ass. Like, at least say it to my face.
Shroud says Marathon is the only extraction shooter
You didn't want him to say it to your face, bro.
that actually makes him feel something.
God, this game really makes you. Here, take a self-res.
Yeah, I got two.
Patch
Oh, you
kits,
got
yeah.
two?
I mean,
Here, take one. Take one, TJ.
I have two already. I have two already.
Bro, I'll be honest. This is
I'm gonna get a PC and we about to be gaming up in this bitch. Watch.
the only extraction shooter where I actually feel like I feel on edge trying like when it's close and like you might lose all your shit. Yeah, when you're in a clutch, this is the only extraction shooter in a clutch that I actually feel something. Or I'm just getting old. I don't know.
Summit 1G, I've got to play.
He's still on the pillar. I gotta play.
To the Casanat stream.
Rest in peace!
I do remember when Casanat did that stream with the Disney princesses. That's funny. Funny as heck. But overall, I think with the main topic of QTCinderella, yeah, her and her group of friends were being bullies. It's weird. Like, I wouldn't even want to be at that party. There's a new form of Hollywood that's within YouTube and live streaming, and I don't want it. I told you guys, like, that's not my mission. People be saying, hey, never change, BX. No matter how much fame you get, I don't want fame. Ugh, no. I don't want fame. I want to be able to just be comfortable and hang out with my crew, the Fang Gang, as long as I can, as long as I'm alive. That's my goal. To come on here with a cup of coffee and a Ric Flair robe and talk about the slop and drama with you guys and just hang out, maybe play some video games. You ain't gonna see me change. At least not for the bad. Self-improvement has always been a thing of mine. So it'll be positive change of me just being more mature, more zen, more stoic, and more entertaining. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the hype button as well and watch some more videos. Also, don't forget to check out my live streams. That's right, I said live streams. I'll leave them up, so make sure you check out the live stream tab. See what you missed. It be bonus stuff, man. We be in here chatting.